Someone banged on the wall.
"Keep it down in there," a neighbor shouted, angry, impatient. I froze, because I knew. I couldn't keep it down. The rumble had already started, deep in my chest, slow, heavy, like a second heartbeat waking up inside me. My hands trembled. My breathing grew heavier, louder than it should have been. The lamp flickered once, twice, then buzzed. I whispered, "Not now. Please, not now." Boom. The floor shuddered beneath my feet. I'd come home late from work, exhausted, overwhelmed, running on fumes. 3 new cases dumped on my desk at 4:45 p.m., phone constantly vibrating, subway delayed, and the elevator, because fate has a sense of humor, was broken. Again. By the time I reached my door, all I wanted was silence. I dropped my briefcase, kicked off my shoes with a let my hair fall free, then collapsed onto the couch like a puppet with cut strings. But the moment I exhaled, I felt it. That pulse. The one that's haunted me for weeks. The one I keep pretending I have under control. I pressed my fingers to my sternum. It felt like someone knocking from the inside. My neighbors were already on edge. The guy across the hall had a dog that barked at air. The couple upstairs fought like they were on stage. And the man next door, the one now slamming the wall, had warned me. "If I hear anything weird again, I'm reporting you." So here I was, alone in my dim apartment, trying to stay calm, trying to stay normal, trying to suppress the one thing in my life that refused to stay quiet. The lamp flickered harder, casting broken shadows across the room. The TV hissed with static, like it was reacting to the air itself. I gripped the arm of the couch. My fingers sank deeper into the fabric than they should have. Thump. My heart hit like a war drum. Thump. Electric shock fired down both legs. The pictures rattled on the walls. A framed photo tipped sideways. The coffee table scooted forward an inch. A coaster slid off and clattered to the floor. I slapped a hand over my mouth. "Quiet," I whispered. "Quiet." But my shoulders widened, just a little, enough for my blouse to tug at the seams. My breathing deepened, grew louder. I grabbed a throw pillow and pressed it against my chest to smother the sound. Boom! A crack tore across the ceiling, long, jagged, hungry. I pushed myself off the couch, gripping the back for balance. My hair lifted, weightless, charged with static. Then came another knock. "I said keep it down!" My eyes went wide. My pulse exploded. I doubled over, my spine clicking into place, vertebra by vertebra, each one a lock breaking. The lamp blew out. The room dropped into cold blue shadow, lit only by the faint city lights through the blinds. I looked down at my skin. Green. Faint at first, then spreading, collarbone, arms, jaw. I reached for the wall, left a deep print in the drywall. No, not here. Not now. Not in front of them. But the transformation didn't care. My body tensed. Muscles coiled beneath my skin like braided steel. My calves bulged. My stance widened, instinctive, primal. I dropped to one knee, and the couch cracked beneath the pressure. My blouse pulled tight, seams groaned, threads whispered, then popped, one by one. And I kept growing, inches taller, inches broader, every inch reshaped. Quiet, inevitable. Thump, thump, thump. My heartbeat pounded, hard enough to jolt the picture frames. Dust drifted down from the ceiling. The radiator groaned, loud and metallic. I clenched my jaw. A neon green glow lit behind my eyes, bright, pulsing, alive. It spilled across the room like liquid emerald. I growled through my teeth. Just stay quiet. But then the final surge hit. Electricity tore through my spine. My back arched violently. My hands clawed into the floor. And everything clicked. I gasped. A deep, full-bodied breath, far too massive for a human frame. I stood. Taller. Stronger. My skin glowing a soft, steady green. My clothes ripped, stretched, hanging in surrender. Silence. The apartment was wrecked. The couch split like dry wood. The coffee table cracked in half. Books scattered. The lamp dead. The wall, stamped with a handprint I couldn't afford to fix. From next door, nothing. No banging, no yelling. Just footsteps. Fast. Faster. Retreating. I listened. The neighbor had officially reconsidered every complaint he'd ever made. I exhaled slowly, my shoulders lowered. My body felt alive, awake, stronger than it had ever been, but also uncontrolled. The changes were coming faster, stronger, deeper, permanent. I touched the cracked wall. The green glow from my palm washed across it. This wasn't going away. It was becoming me. I stood tall in the wreckage, powerful, radiant, and unafraid. I wasn't hiding, wasn't running. I was awake. I whispered into the silence. I need to learn to control this.